Good morning, 6th grade. I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to go over subtracting integers in a number line. Subtracting integers is the same as adding a negative, or in other words, our technique KCC. What does KCC means? Well, the first K means to keep the number exactly the same. The first C means change. That means that you're going to change your minus sign to a plus sign. And the last C means change. You're going to change the opposite of what you have. For example, if you had the last number -3, you're going to change it to +3. This will help us make our subtractions easier. Okay, let's start with 7 minus 3, an easy exercise. We are placed in 7 and you're going to go 3 spaces backward because you're going to subtract it and both of the numbers were positive. So 1, 2, 3. And your answer is going to be 4. What happens if you have to subtract an integer without using the number line? Well, you can still apply KCC. In this example, 7 minus 3, the 7 will stay the same, the minus sign will change to a plus sign, and the positive 3 will change to a -3. That's when you apply KCC. What happens if you have different signs? For example, 7 is positive and 3 is negative. You're going to subtract. So 7 minus 3 equals 4. And you're going to keep the sign of the greatest number. Okay, let's do our second exercise of subtracting integers. We have -3 minus 1. So our position is -3. We have to move -1 spaces, to say it like that. So we're gonna move -1 spaces and your answer is gonna be -4. The same as the last example. What would happen if you don't have a number line? Well, you apply KCC. In this case, -3 minus 1 becomes -3 plus -1. And your answer is going to be -4. With this example, in subtraction is where integers becomes a little bit hard. But there's a trick for it. Whenever you see double negatives, you automatically switch it to adding problem. For example, in 7 minus -2, you're going to think of it like 7 plus 2. So, if our position is 7, we're going to move it. We're going to move it 1, 2. And our answer is going to be 9. Just like the other examples, in this one you can apply KCC. The 7 stays the same. You change your minus sign to a plus sign and you do the opposite of -2, that is 2. So your answer is going to be 9. Here are a few tips about subtracting integers. Well, we saw the first thing is that subtraction could be confusing. The other thing that we learned is when we have double negatives, automatically in your mind you just change it to an addition problem. And the last thing you can do is apply KCC. It makes your life easier. On the following slide, you're going to do some examples for yourself. Oh my goodness, what a subtraction problem. But remember what I told you when you have double negatives. You can pause the video so you can solve the integer. Did you get it correct? Remember that I told you when you have double negatives, you automatically change your problem into adding, or you apply KCC. If you apply KCC in this example, it's going to be negative 11 plus 5. What happens if you have different signs? You're going to subtract. So your answer is going to be negative 6. Why negative? Because 11 is bigger than 5. And you stay with the sign of the biggest number. I hope this video helps you. See you soon.